Woo! 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 Hey everybody, Derek Brown here with another BEATBoX SAX Tuesday tutorial for you. Today I'm going to be talking about something that might seem kind of self-explanatory, and in one sense it is very easy to do. However, I have a few pointers I think that might be useful for you if you want to experiment with this, and it's the idea of screaming into the horn. Now, if you know anything about growling or saw my episode on how to growl with the sax, that also involved screaming through the horn, yet it was different. With the growling technique, you're still blowing lots of air through the horn like normal while adding your voice, yelling a note, and it would combine for something that would sound like this, where I'm ooh, while still shooting air out of my mouth. With screaming in the air into the horn, I'm not trying to get another pitch. I just want the sound in my voice, as you heard on the intro. Woo! And so a couple of things when doing that. First of all, I'm not shooting a lot of air. It's just the voice. Woo! Woo! As if you're just screaming or yelling. Secondly, you'll notice I keep my mouth closed tightly around the mouthpiece as if I'm playing. If I open it up, yes, you'll still hear that. And if you're in just a kind of an acoustic setting, that's great. That works just like as if someone could hear you yelling. However, if you're playing a gig where the main microphone or one microphone is into the bell of your horn, anything that comes out up here is not going to be heard so well as through the horn. So you need to keep your mouth closed, your embouchure closed around that mouthpiece to do that. Just like those other percussive beatbox sax effects that I would use as well. And then finally, one other thing is to get the most effective and the loudest yell is actually closing all of the keys through your horn, so that once again, your saxophone can kind of act like a megaphone and your scream can be heard really through the bell and it will be amplified. If you have it open, it'll still be heard, but it won't be as loud. And you can test that by recording yourself. And you could do that with the bell right up to the microphone so you can hear and you can believe that what I'm telling you is true, because it is. A couple of different yells that you could do. I mean, basically the sky's the limit. Whatever kind of sound you can make with something in your mouth, of course. You could try talking. You could say things. You could just do a scream. You could do kind of like a yeah, 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 yeah. Once again, you have to have your mouth closed around the embouchure to really project it. So that's kind of your one limiter. So something you could do is a as in the it takes two to make a thing go right. So that's doing a yeah or just the scream in general. So yeah, really simple technique today, but one that you might not have thought about. So experiment with that, have fun with that. See if you can add it into some other percussive sounds, so it's not just like, you know, you're screaming to scream, but it can actually be like a percussive attack, kind of like I did on the intro. So that's all for today. In case you're wondering, I'll again be away for the next 2 Tuesdays, as I will be in France at the Sax Open, the World Saxophone Congress, doing some presentations and performances there. So once again, I'll have a couple weeks off, but I'll be back for the rest of the summer with more Tuesday tutorials for you. So in the meantime, check out my other videos. Be sure to subscribe to the BEATBoX SAX channel on YouTube. Check out my website, derekbrownsax.com. And take care. Happy practicing and experimenting. See ya. Woo! Woo!